ברשות מרב ורבותיי, I would like to wish to all of you a good week. You know, the Parsha of Chukat, the Torah teaches us how much we have to be clean. Hashem, you want a nation, pure, holy nation, and only through the Torah, the Jewish people can be a holy nation, through the religion, through the mitzvot that we have to do. You know, my friend, the Torah said, Adam ki yamut ba'ohel. All what Hashem wants to be to be a good person, only through Torah. There is something that I wanted to teach you. Don't think it's easy to be a good Jew. There is a small story that I heard. That there was a man, not from the city, who lived, in the desert, in the tents. Once he went to London or New York, and he saw all those big buildings. He never saw this in his life. And he saw people living in houses. He said, wow. He saw cars. He never saw in his life cars, buildings. He has a tent with his friends, the desert. They don't have water coming from pipes. And he saw somebody was washing his hand through the robinet. He opened the robinet, and there is water coming. I thought, it's fantastic. So he thought to himself, wow, we in the desert, we live, we have to bring water from the river, and here you have this robinet that they are on the wall, and just open it, and there is water coming. Wow, I'm going to make a lot of money. I'm going to be billionaire. So he bought thousands of small robinet. And he was very happy. And he went back to his desert home. And they saw that he came with a lot of cars, trucks, with merchandise. So they asked him, what did you buy from the city? What you want to sell? He said, well, I'm going to sell something magic. Les robinets, that you stick it on the wall and you have water. No, it's impossible. No, it's magic. Yes. So that's what he did. So they told him, can you show us? Can you make us a demonstration? He said, yes, of course. And he took a lavabo, and he stick it on the wall, and he open it, and there is no water. So people started to laugh at him. Where's the water? Yeah, but I saw when I was in the city, I saw people open it, and there is water. There was there somebody clever. He said, stupid. Do you think it's easy? First, you must have pipes. And those pipes, they have to be connected to the river where there is water. And then you must have a machine that pump, the water from the river. And that water goes through the pipes. And then it comes to the lavabo. You open it, and there is water. But here is the pipes, where's the river? Are you crazy? So he lost everything. My friend, to be a good Jew, you have to be connected to the water, to the Torah. You need pipes. You have to go to the source. You need rabbis to teach you. You cannot be... otherwise, you are like a lavabo, dry, there is no water, there is nothing. And that's what the Torah said. Adam ki amut ba'oel. There is the only way to connect yourself with Hashem only through Torah, through water. You connect yourself to the water. And then you can have you can be connected to Hashem. You know, I was thinking, there is somebody asked me a beautiful question. Somebody asked me, said, Rabbi, why the Jews, before they left Egypt, why Hashem told them to bring a ship and to leave it in the room during 4 days? You have to attach it. To attach it through the bed 4 days, and then you sacrifice it. So he asked me, why Hashem? He will not ask us, take a ship the day of the 14th of Nisan, you sacrifice it. Why I have to bring it to my home, to my bedroom, to attach it on the Bekar Hayamita, on my proper bed? Why? You know, there is a bed, you have the you have there, it should be private room. I mean, have you seen a sheep in your bedroom? You have to attach it, smelly. Why, how can Hashem ask during 4 days? Can you imagine? He's so dirty, the sheep. Every time you have to give him food and he eat, then you have to go, through, the toilet. I mean, it's not, it's filthy, it's smelly. Why Hashem asked this from the Jews? I mean, what it was the reason? Why? I mean, how can I eat in my room? How can I sleep in my room if there is a sheep? Imagine if there is 2 or 3. I mean, the sheep should be outside. No, in my bedroom, next to my bedroom. I have to attach it there. I have to attach it in my bed. How can I do that? Why? There must be a reason, my friend. You know what it is, the reason, my friend? Hashem, He wanted to teach us something incredible. You know, at that time, the Jews, they saw the Egyptian, for the Egyptian, the sheep was their God. They believe in the sheep, that the sheep, it's something holy. That's why they didn't eat sheep. They didn't eat meat. For them, the animals, it was sacred. It was holy. And Hashem was very clever. And Hashem saw that the Jews, after 400 years in Egypt, they got used that the sheep is God. And Hashem, He wanted to take that out of their mind. How? Hashem, He wanted that the Jews will bring a sheep to their home and it will be dirty and smelly. So they will understand, they will live during 4 days with that sheep, and they will think and remember and think and teach themselves, how can a sheep can be God? I mean, it's dirty. It's so filthy. I mean, Hashem wanted the Jews to have that in their mind. How can you know that something is dangerous? Only if they tell you the danger that it represents. A child is not worried. You bring the fire unless he burns his finger. With the fire, then he will be afraid. But as long as he's not burnt, he will think it's nothing. Always we take the poison out of the hand of the children. It's dangerous. But once they know that it's a poison, so we can trust. How can Hashem can take out the idea that the sheep is God? Only by telling them, take the sheep, live with him in the house, leave it in the house. Then during 4 days, you will see how much that the sheep is making dirt, is smell. Then it will come to a conclusion, that's not God. It's impossible. Look how much Hashem is clever, fabulous, fantastic. Hashem wanted them to feel that God is only Hashem. You want to serve me? I don't need the sheep. Just serve me through the sheep. No, you can serve me. You can pray if you want. That Hashem can give the Torah to the Bnei Israel. It was not. He had to teach them that the only way to connect with Hashem only through Torah. Adam ki yamut ba'oreh. To be holy only through Torah. To be a good man only through Torah. Connection through Torah, nothing else. Otherwise, you will be like a dry robinet. There is nothing. There is with no water. Somebody told me, I'm a very good Jew. I said, I know, you are a good Jew, but you can be better Jew if there is Torah on you. Yeah. My friend, there is a pasuk fabulous. He said, Ish ki tameh lenefesh ubederech hoka. A man that he is not pure. Ubederech hoka. Or is far away from Jerusalem. And he cannot do the sacrifice of Pesach. Because every Jew should do the sacrifice of Pesach. But now, if a man is impure, he's not pure, he's impure, so he cannot do the Korban of Pesach. And he is far away, or if he's not well, he cannot do it. So Hashem will give him a chance to do it the 15th of Iyar. Each Jew should do the sacrifice of Pesach. Every year, when we had the Beit HaMikdash, every year we had to do the sacrifice of Pesach. It's obligation, with an obligation. All Jews in Israel, they had to go to Jerusalem to do there the sacrifice of Pesach. Everyone. It's an order. The question is why? Why every Jew has to bring a sacrifice of Pesach? Why? What is the reason? Once a year. And if you can't do it because you are impure, or you are far away, you are traveling, and you missed to be in Jerusalem, or you are ill, so you can do it a month later. Why this? You know why? Because Hashem, you want to remind you one thing. Watch out. Every generation and the idolatry of the generation. There is generation that people, for money, they don't know no religion, nobody. There is other people, for women, they don't know nobody. No religion, nothing. There is other people, for football, they don't know nobody. Only football, only this. There is people that for them something material, it's not. It's like, so Hashem, He wants us to remember that there is only Hashem. That all kind of material, after 120 years, it's remained here. You take with you nothing. Don't forget that. That was very important for Hashem. And the only thing that it can remind us how much the idolatry is dirty, it's the sheep. When Hashem said to Jews, take the sheep and feel how much is dirty. And you realize that it's not God. So that's why every Jew, he bring a sacrifice, a sheep on Pesach, to remember that in life, the only God is Hashem. The rest that you love as idolatry, it will not bring you happiness. Think about it. The sheep, the sacrifice of Pesach that the Jews used to bring to the Beit HaMikdash, he used to put the Jews in a high level to remember that the only God is Hashem. The rest is nothing. There is a book, Divrei Emunah, Tova Peninim. He said, he bring Avodat Israel. He bring a book. He said, Ish ki tameh nefesh. That means, when a man is impure, when the soul of a man, she's impure because of the sin that she's doing, she did. Or b'derech hukah. And so he is far away from Hashem. He don't feel Hashem. Or maybe we can be in some kind of generation that unfortunately there is too much bad influence and a man is far away from Hashem. Ve'asa Pesach Hashem. The man should be strong. He should have emunah. Pray to Hashem to help you to be a good person, like those Jews when they left Egypt. Hashem gave them a lot of ideas to disconnect themselves from the ideas of the Egyptian. Because the Egyptians, they were witchcraft, they were impure, and Hashem, he did a lot of miracles to them, to help them not to be desespoir, not to fail on the service of Hashem. So that's what Hashem told them, take the sheep and sacrifice the sheep. It's nothing. Because all the Egyptians, they believed that the sheep is God. So Hashem, he did a lot of things to the Jews to bring out of their mind that the sheep is nothing. He's not God. And Hashem wanted to show them how much it's dirty. And he told them, sacrifice it. So a man should sacrifice. I know we love this, we love money, we love football, we love this. But sometimes for the service of Hashem, we have to do a kind of sacrifice. I know it's not easy. So you have to learn, teach yourself from that Korban Pesach, from that sacrifice of Pesach that the Jews used to do, they did. A man can be very far away from Hashem. A man can be, I don't know, very, 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 because of the sin that he did. But he should not be, God forbid, desesperance. He should be strong. לעשה פסח להשם. How many times I had a lot of problems, and I thought this is the end. But I said to myself, no, this is not the end. I have to be strong. I should not worry. Yes, my friend. Adam ki yamut ba'ohel. There is a beautiful story that it's in Bekat Mordechai. A beautiful story. It was with Rabbi Eliyahu Lopian. He's the father of my rabbi, Rabbi Chaim Shmuel Lopian. One day on Shabbos dinner, he was sitting with some guests, and before the Kiddush, he started to sing Eshet Chayil Miyimtza, Eshet Chayil. And then he arrived to Noda B'Sha'arim Ba'ala B'Shivto Em Zekna Haaretz. He arrived to this passage that Noda B'Sha'arim Ba'ala, that the husband of that Eshet Chayil, he was when he was sitting with high people, graduate people, so everybody knew who he is. So he stopped, Rabbi Eliyahu Lopian stopped, and he started crying. So the guest, they asked him, Rabbi, why you cry? He said, it's nothing. But still, they asked him, Rabbi, why you cry? He would not answer. So they went to his wife, the Rabbanis. Please, Rabbanit, can you ask your husband why he cry? I mean, he was singing Shabbos, he was singing Eshet Chayil, and he started crying. Why? So she went to ask him, Rabbi Eliyahu, Rabbi, why did you cry? So Rabbi Eliyahu, he respects so much his wife. He respects her very, very much. So he told her, well, people, they think I am a big rabbi. When I go to the synagogue, everybody stand for me. Then when I walk, everybody help me to bring me a standard, to bring me a chair. Wherever I go, people kiss my hand. People look at me. Who I am? Why did you do all this? I ask myself, Eliyahu Lopian, why did they stand for you? Why did they give you glory? Why did they kiss your hand? Eliyahu Lopian, why did they do all this for you? Who are you? I have no answer. I don't know what they do. Why they do this? Here in this world, we live in a world of shaker, of lie. How much you have to be you. How much we have to live to be truly, not to live with hypocrites, to be emes, to be straight. But do I deserve what they do for me, people? Rav Eliyahu Lopian said, do I deserve that they kiss my hand? Do I deserve that they stand in front of me? Do I deserve that they do all this for me? When I will know who I am? When I die. They will be up there. נודע בשערים בעלה, בשבתו עם זקני הארץ. If they will make me to sit next to זקני הארץ, next to big tzaddikim, so I am a real one. Otherwise, all what they're doing here for me, maybe I don't deserve them. That's why I cry. I don't know if I deserve all this. When I will know if I deserve all this, if I am known up there, and then they will make me sitting with high people, Avraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov. Otherwise, I'm worried that all the covered, all the honor that they give me people, maybe I don't deserve it. That's why I cry. And Rabbi Leolopian was a big tzaddik. If Rabbi Leolopian talk like that, what can we do for ourselves? And that's the only way, Be'ezat Hashem, to be honest with yourself and to be you. Only if Adam Kiyamut Ba'ohel, when you are connected to Hashem through the Torah. Adam Kiyamut Ba'ohel. Otherwise, it's a problem. Yeah. It's a problem. Yeah. Look, Hashem, how much He trained the Jews before they left Egypt. He wanted to train them that only Hashem is God. There is nothing else, only Hashem. Hashem Hu Elokim. Hashem is the God, not the sheep. The sheep it's only an animal, God forbid. It's not that. The Egyptians don't eat it because they think it's God. No, it's nothing. He made them to feel it. That's why Hashem said, you should be in your home during 4 days. You will live with Him. You will smell. You will see. It's dirty. It can't be God, that. That cannot be God. It's the way that Hashem trained the Jews to leave Egypt. I would like to wish you a good week, and God bless you. Thank you.
حيم بنتو وقف لنا زي